Hello. Today we are doing something that we said we would. You asked for it, and I am making muffins. Easy muffins, quick, affordable, in the caravan. So I've collected the things we need. There's the muffin pans, there's a bowl, some measuring cups, and a spoon for stirring. We don't have any fancy equipment. I've got the ingredients, an apple, some yogurt, 1 egg, some sugar, some bran, plain flour, spices. That's actually, it says nutmeg, but it's cinnamon. Some milk, could be any milk, sultanas, baking powder, baking soda, salt, almond essence, and golden syrup. And the very trusty recipe from the 80s that is handwritten by me. I grew up in the country, and if you didn't cook, you didn't eat. So let's get started. So what are the steps here? We've combined 1 cup of flour and a teaspoon of baking powder with the sugar and the spices and the salt. So that is in this bowl, dry ingredients. I've got my 1/2 cup of sultanas or raisins, and they have been soaked in a little bit of liquid, and mostly that's drained off. I've got the bran flakes there with some yogurt. I just need to stir them together so that they are rehydrating a bit. I'm going to chop the apple. The egg is going to be mixed in with the yogurt, and then we have milk. You could use any type of butter or margarine, and a spoon of golden syrup dissolved together, and that's just cooling. And then the baking soda will go in there. We also have our pans prepared. These are silicone, so you don't need to grease them. If they were not silicone pans, you would need to either use a liner or a spray or grease them. And we have the oven getting warm, so we will move to the next steps. So the chopped apple is going to happen by magic, and then we have the egg being mixed in with the yogurt and bran there and the sultanas. So everything will be going together. Let's just have that apple chopped, and boom, magic, apple is ready to go in. And let's put the teaspoon of baking soda into the warm milk, and we should get a nice reaction. All going well. Let's see if we can do it even without stirring, just with a swirl. It's a good way to see if your baking soda is still top of the line. So we're on the last steps here, guys. They're combining everything together, and then boom, in the oven. It's actually really quick. It's just really assembling the ingredients that takes a moment. So last step, guys, we're putting the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. So that's our yogurt, bran, sultanas, and apple. And then we're adding in our milk, butter, and golden syrup, and bicarbonate of soda. So when this is all in, the important step now is not to overmix. So you really want this lightly combined. That's why it's best to use a spoon and not a mixer, because a mixer you can easily overdo it. So we're just going to give it 3-4 turns, then it's into the pans and into the oven. So the oven's at 180 or 350. See, we're getting close here. You can actually have a few lumps still. I just don't want any really huge ones. Hope you can see that. The oven's 180 or 350, depending on there's some floury bits, a lot too much flour at the bottom. And you can see actually now that the texture is really good, like a soft dropping consistency. that is enough. We don't want, if we mix too much, we'll get tough, unrisen muffins. So now, just grab one of our pans and in we go. I like to fill them generously. I guess if you had a scoop of ice cream scoop, that would work, but on the road, guys, you are traveling light. So these are going to go in for 15 minutes. Check them at 15 minutes. They might take 2 or 3 more, just till they spring back when touched. They have pulled away from the side of the pan, or you can insert a toothpick and it comes out clean. And there you go, guys. You've got a fantastic, healthy and cost-effective snack for on the road. Enjoy. Full recipe is in the description in the notes of the video. I'm just showing you guys, I actually have gone around and cleaned up anything that was outside of the cooking area of the muffin cups, just because otherwise that's gonna make marks on your forms, your baking forms. So guys, let's have a look. Oh, not that flat, but I think we have successfully cooked muffins ready to come out. And they're cooling. We have our finished products. Muffins, they look perfectly moist. They didn't rise a huge amount, but I'm sure the taste is going to be amazing. I probably should have rotated the trays halfway through cooking, but I didn't, so that's the result.